Ladies and gentlemen, we are at a bit of a crossroads today in terms of which character as a skill character should be my next 550 skill champion. And it's really, for me, between like 3 skill champions, and that's Crossbones, it's Elektra, and Black Widow. So I really had to think about exactly what I need from a 550 skill character, because one of the main things from a lot of people's first 550 is having a character that can basically reliably reduce defensive ability accuracy to get you through some of the more annoying content. And what I really need this character for, at kind of the maximum power level, is to defeat Spider-Man in Alliance Quest Map 6 to be a viable boss killer for that, and also all around to be a viable Alliance War attacker. I need a champion that's really solid for that. So instantly that kind of put Crossbones out of the picture just because of his fury, and especially in the top tiers, like everybody has a really heavy Mystic fueled team, so he is just not very useful when it comes to that, because, you know, he's just constantly getting furies, and he's not going to be super useful against some of the more tricky opponents that I want to fight, like Magic especially, and maybe a little bit annoying against someone's like Juggernaut if I get surprised queued into them, and I don't really want to invest mastery points into detecting, also when he's not going to be valuable in like half of the fights as well. So we took Crossbones off the table there, and then it was really between Elektra and Black Widow. So Elektra's defensive ability accuracy reduction is 85% whenever the opponent is debuffed, so this can be via bleed, it can be via the attack reduction mastery in your defensive tree, or it can be via a stun, and that's 85% whenever your opponent is debuffed. I don't think there are any debuff immune paths in Alliance War, certainly not on my lane that I clear anyway, so it's nothing to worry about there. So Elektra's really awesome for that. Solid 85% reduction guaranteed. And then you have Black Widow. Mine's sitting about signature level 45 at the moment. I could get her up to about 60, but again, that's only going to be about 63% defensive ability accuracy reduction. So that's going to go up to 88 versus science characters. Not 88, sorry. It's going to go up to 78 versus science characters, and down to about 48, is it 48 versus mutant champions. So I thought Black Widow was going to be a little bit gimped, and plus she also gains those buffs on her special attacks, which aren't super great versus Mystic characters. So overall, that's how I decided and came to the conclusion that I think Elektra is probably the best for what I need her for at the moment. So that's why we're going to take Elektra up today, and then we're going to be going into Act 5 and doing one of the most difficult paths in Chapter 4, which I really enjoy. That's my favorite chapter. It's the lifesteal one. So let's go ahead, let's rank her up, and just chuck a load of this basic ISO into her, and we'll use some of the lesser skill ones to finish her off, but we have a lot of basic ISO knocking about, so we should be able to get her up fairly quickly. Already level 19. I think it's going to take like another 2 or 3 claims of the stash, and then we should be able to get her up to 550. So it's coming along pretty well so far. I'm really excited actually to take Elektra into the lifesteal chapter and talk about some of the cool stuff that she can do, especially now that we've got her awakened. We're going to be showing off her assassinate abilities, so under 25% Elektra, guaranteed crits. It's a very good time there. Plus you get additional crit damage from her signature ability as well, so that's pretty awesome. Right, so let's go for the next one. And I think this is going to take us pretty close to level 50 here. We have so many rank up videos to do as well. Today's Cosmic Day as well, so I've already taken Hyperion up to 330, but we also have the resources to take another Cosmic character, because we took down Drax to replace the Phoenix, so we still have resources left over to take another Cosmic character up to 550, and we are probably going to do that with Hyperion. I've been playing around with a 331 this morning, and the character is pretty insane. He's pretty good. So I think we wasted about, I think it was like a few hundred ISO there. It wasn't too bad, but we managed to get Elektra up quite quickly. So let's jump into the story quest. Let's go into Act 5. Let's go into Taunted. And this is the team that we're going to use. So we've got Elektra and also the Mutant Crit Team synergy here. We could use a Power Game 1 to get off more level 1s, but I think this is going to be a little bit more fun damage-wise as well. I don't think there's a lot in this chapter that relies on me reducing defensive ability accuracy either. So anyway, let's go in with Elektra throughout this. Really excited to test out some 550 gameplay. Was playing around with her a lot at 440 yesterday evening. So I reckon she's going to be a lot of fun there. I really like her animations as well, especially her special too. Granted, in like an optimal playing scenario, you don't really use the special too much. But the special one's pretty cool. Let's see how much that bleed is dealing. So it's 136 every tick. That's pretty decent there. And again, if you're wondering the lifesteal, how we're healing so much, it is this node's chapter. So it permanently degenerates 2% of our maximum health. But any damage we deal, what is it? It's returned. It's 125% of the damage we deal is returned to us. So that's pretty awesome. Again, we've had really, really good uptime on the special one bleed so far. It's really with the deep wounds mastery. Really helps out Elektra there. But there's not really anything to counter on Hawkeye here. Alright, let's use the special one again. And then are we going to finish the fight with the special two? Not too bad on the evades today. So we get guaranteed crits now, plus of assassins. You see the damage just goes ridiculous. Oh, that's a pretty good fight. Not too bad at all. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. A fairly easy opponent. I think we got Netflix Daredevil. So between the last couple of fights, we just had the return of the unplugged microphone, which was pretty fantastic. But we are now on the Netflix Daredevil, so we're going to continue this quest. It's been going quite well so far, though. So I don't want to use the special one here. We're saving up for the special two, just because he has that 15% chance to automatically evade. That'd be pretty bad. However, we can't bait a special 2 here for some reason. Come on, buddy. Just doesn't want to use it. Right, we should be able to get up a nice amount of health with the special 2, though. There we go. We're pretty much back to full. Okay, let's evade that special 2. And we're going to build up to the special 2 again, just to get maximum damage here. We've almost gotten to 50%, and then after that, we should be able to get like quite a nice special 2 off with like guaranteed crits in that under 25% zone. And I think that should finish the fight there. It's going to be pretty perfectly timed, I reckon. I don't know, we are actually hammering through him at the moment. Right, one more parry. There we go. Oh! It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know why the last one didn't crit. That might have been because he was already dead, but I'm not too sure there. Let's move on to the next opponent. So we got the teleporter now, and we're going to choose the path down, path A down here, which is the most stacked in terms of PI. I don't think it's the hardest in this chapter in terms of like actual difficulty. We've got some unblockable specials to deal with though. So I think it's all strike back and a few unblockable specials. So this one is just unblockable special 2, and we also need to be aware of strike back. So I did this a few days ago, but I've totally forgotten who we're up against in this chapter. Well, we'll have fun finding out though. I don't think it was anybody too bad. Oh yeah, it's Scarlet Witch. Yeah, that ain't too bad. We can deal with her unblockable special 2. I think if we get the special 1 off as well, then that stops her abilities from proccing. Okay, so we need to be conscious of strike back. So I'm just trying to play fairly carefully there. Oh no! Totally ruined our specialty there. Scarlet Witch just draining all of the fun. Okay, now we got 2 stacks of poison on. Let's fire that off, and hopefully that should stop us getting screwed over by any more procs. Damn, I love this health recovery node. It's so good for fishing you out of a pretty bad scenario there. Alright, let's go again. Oh, we didn't get a bleed that time. It's got a 75% chance to proc a bleed on every hit. So, usually you get at least 1. But there are some rare scenarios where you don't even proc one of them. Alright, so we got to the special 2. Let's evade that. Let's go back in. Oh no, we've got heal block. That's pretty bad. But it's alright, the fight is over there. Not too bad there with the Scarlet Witch. She's a little bit tricky, man, especially with that heal block. That scared me a couple of times. I can see how, with some characters, like maybe some bad RNG, you could get a little bit screwed in that fight. So next up we have a tech character. I think this one is... I'm pretty sure this one's Star-Lord. Yeah, this is the epic Drax fight that we had on the live stream. So we just need to be aware of the strike back. Just need to be very, very conscious of that throughout all of the chapters. So I think, because strike back's currently active, we're just gonna try and use our special too. Alright, let's go a few more hits. Should get us topped up. Let's bait a special 1 and then use a special 2. Oh no, that pushed him a little bit too high there. Right, maybe we just shouldn't use special attacks here. I'm not too sure. I think it's working out pretty well without them anyway. I mean, Elektra's damage output base is pretty solid, and especially when you get below 25%, really starts to ramp up quite a bit. We maybe should have used it there. Just this Star-Lord. I don't want to get into the special 2, just because I can occasionally fully evade Star-Lord's special 2. Sometimes it's not too difficult, but if I slip up, especially against one of this PI, we are going to be in the doghouse. Right, so in Assassin's mode, we get guaranteed crits now. I think it's guaranteed crits. Pretty sure it is still after the patch. We might need to double check that. Yeah, I mean, we just crit like 10 times in a row there. So either we got pretty lucky, or it's guaranteed crits. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed crits, though. Although we did see, like, 1 non-crit, so I'm starting to doubt it. Maybe a little bit. Oh, I totally forgot what this opponent was. Right, because it's a mutant. I think we're gonna just switch to Wolverine for this fight. I really hope it's not Colossus. I think it's Storm. Oh, no, it's Rogue. Okay, so both of those matchups kind of suck, but Wolverine sucks a little bit less. Just because of the reduced bleed duration here. But it's okay. I don't think we'll need to heal much on this fight, so we're going to use the special too for as much damage as possible. Just need to be aware of the strike back as well. Let's fire that off, and yeah, it's not going too badly so far. It's a little bit of a tricky fight. I guess if we had Storm... We do have Storm in the team, but she's no longer at rank 3 as a 5-star, just because I don't really need her there for the moment. Doesn't have, like, a solid use. But I want to get her up back to rank 3 eventually. I think, like, Iceman and Archangel, they might take priority as 4-star characters to rank 5 before we get Storm back up. She's a hard-hitting champion, she's really awesome, but again, I just don't really have a solid use for her in like Alliance Quest, Alliance War, any of my endgame stuff. Because we are very fortunate to have some better options. Right, this is a little bit sketchy, but it looks like we just about managed to recover here. Damn. Fighting Rogue, it's always a bit of a challenge, but it's a good time. Okay, so next up we have a mystery mystic opponent, and we got tech, so all of these fights should be pretty good to do with Elektra. So we've just got strike back here, we don't have any unblockable specials to worry about. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we got a magic, this is perfect. We can have a little bit of a test at just how effective some of her stuff is. So if we try and push her above 1 bar of power, when she's stunned, then we should have... I think we got 100% ability accuracy reduction in that scenario. Oh no! I forgot about the... what was that? I forgot about the strike back there. It screwed me up a little bit. We took 1 hit there. We would have been dead. Yeah, we need to be very careful of that. That's screwing me over quite a bit. Damn, this is a painful node. Just need to try and get her stunned and parried as much as possible, I guess. Especially when we go over those thresholds. But I guess it really doesn't matter too much in this particular matchup. One of the very good things about Elektra as well, she just doesn't have any buffs. Right, we'll chain on the special 1 here. Should be plenty. Yeah, I think the crit only stops functioning once the enemy's dead. Seems like it just goes out the window there. Alright, so we got tech character. I think this one might have been an Iron Man. I can't exactly remember. Iron Man sounds familiar, although it might have been a Rocket Raccoon as well. Oh no, it's a Vision. I was totally wrong about both of those. So Vision is a bleed immune character. However, when an opponent is bleed immune, Elektra can apply an armor break on her attacks instead of the instead of the bleed, which, you know, still serves the same function in terms of reducing ability accuracy. Right, we need to be very careful here, just because, like, Synthesis could kick in, like, any second, like that. Especially with, like, the power gain back. Right, please don't kick in soon. Damn, a little bit risky there. I feel like he's gonna get his Synthesis very soon now. There we go, there it is again. Oh, we didn't mean to parry that. Nope, didn't mean to parry there again. Feel like he's it's probably about 10 seconds off his next one. I just want to play it fairly safe. Okay, that was pretty beautifully timed there. Let's use that. Should have plenty of time to bait a level 1. Oh, it's a good time. It's a very good time. Right, we're gonna go all in now with the special 2 there. Plenty of damage. It's such a lethal finish there. Like, the first 2 hits alone just dealt like 10,000 damage. Crazy. So much damage. Like, when your opponent is at 25%, you just fire off like any special, and they're probably dead. They are probably dead. Right, so we've got Strike back here, no unblockable specials, so that's pretty good. I feel like this was a Doctor Strange. It is a Doctor Strange, right. This one's going to be maybe a little bit tricky. But we'll see how we get on with it. So we just have a Strike back here. We don't have to deal with the unblockable special 1. However, Doctor Strange, he's a bit of a bitch to fight. I'm not too sure if I want to use a special 2 here, or any special attack. Like, we might get a little bit too punished. Yeah, with Doctor Strange's like passive power gain, it just seems a little bit too risky. He's up to his special 2 now. I guess we want to kind of bait and block it, because I can't fully evade it. Let's get some hits in there. Doctor Strange's special 2 is just like, it's so insane to fully evade. I've seen some people that can fully do it. It's very, very impressive stuff. Oh no! Wow, we got pretty wrecked there. Right. Let's let's just revive up. We got plenty of them. Oh man, that special 2, so punishing there, so punishing. We weren't doing too bad, though. We weren't doing too bad so far. We haven't died. Well, we have died now, but before that, we hadn't died before then. It's better if we can just bait the special 1s on Doctor Strange, but sometimes that can be a little bit tricky to consecutively pull off. Right. Is our plan here to just absolutely, like, nuke him when we get to 25%? I think it is. See if we can make it happen. Right, I'm going in. Oh! That was very risky, but paid off. Paid off. I mean, with Elektra, you know, you can guarantee a certain amount of damage, because you're always going to get those crits in. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Elektra's also only dupe level 19, so the crit damage can go up by quite a bit more. I don't think it's like a phenomenal amount, but it's a little bit more crit damage at the end. Certainly can't knock that. And finally, we have Venom, and look at that. We finished perfectly on 0 energy. That is a coincidence and a half. Right, so what do we need to be aware of on Venom? Just that he's going to be very, very aggressive. Like, this Venom is ridiculously aggressive. Just need to play very carefully here, but we have no strike back or anything to worry about like that, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's use that, and that should... trying to bait the special one here if we can. Because I find that's the easiest one to deal with on Venom. There we go. It's just a way to, well, the best way to fight him, I believe. Unless you're super good at evading the special 2, but the special 2 is a little bit more tricky. Because you got to evade just at the right time when he lunges at you. Alright, let's get the bleed on again. Trying to get another special one out of him. Right, at this point, I'm very tempted. I think we're going to save up for the special 2 now. Actually, I don't think we need to just yet. Yeah, let's use one more of these, and then we should be able to finish him off with a special 2. That's going to be in the assassin's range, and it's going to deal a sick amount of damage. Right, let's hope this works. Oh, beautiful finish there from Elektra. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this rank up and gameplay video. Elektra is a bit of a badass. She's a very, very cool champion. Hopefully, in the coming, week or so, we're going to have some cool Alliance War videos with Elektra, also some Map 6 gameplay. Hopefully, we're pretty good at fighting Spider-Man. I reckon I've got a little bit better in the last week or so, but still, we need to get really, really good at it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.